What a nice afternoon and evening it turned out to be across the valley. Your temperatures still in the low 70s in the upper valley, upper 60s in the lower valley, right at 66 in Port Isabel. Same thing, Raymondville, Harlingen, Brownsville. Then you move west, temperatures are definitely warmer. But look at the dew points, down to 14 right now at Edinburg, 19 in Weslaco, 20s, 30s, 40s. Depends on where you are. We'll put an average of about 30 on the Muggy meter, so we're off the chart on the low end. That's how dry the air is, and air that dry is pretty comfortable, and that's the way it's going to be this evening. That'll allow temperatures to drop off pretty quickly tonight. They're already falling. We should end up in the low to mid 50s in most areas, about 61 at the beach, but everybody else in low to mid 50s, 51 in Rio Grande City, 52 in Weslaco. And then tomorrow we start cool, so it's going to take all day, but we should get back in the 70s again by tomorrow afternoon, the day that will start with sunshine and probably end with a few clouds building back in. The normal high for this time of year is now 78 degrees. Tomorrow, probably not making it there, but look at Friday and Saturday, 80 and 90. The record on Saturday is 95. Probably not going to get there, but we'll be pushing by a little bit. It'll be close, certainly back to about 90 as an average across the area. Not much in terms of cloud cover this afternoon. For the most part, sky is mainly clear. A few patchy high clouds beginning to show up way out in the western part of the valley, but most of this day has seen sunshine, especially the second half. And most of the night will be clear as well. During the daytime tomorrow, I think we'll start with sun. As the day goes on, clouds will probably thicken up, and they'll continue to thicken up overnight tomorrow night. Then Friday is mostly cloudy. You know, I don't think it's going to be just a rainy day. I don't think that at all, but I think there will be a couple of showers around. Most of the day, just a dry, cool day or mild day, but a shower will pop up from time to time in a few spots. And then Saturday should be dry again with some sunshine. That'll help warm those temperatures up to near 90, as we talked about. I think tomorrow's dry. That chance for showers on Friday is only about 20%. Again, I think there'll be stuff around. It's just not everybody gets rained on. And then Saturday is a dry day as well. Sunday, a slight chance for showers shows up again. More about the second half of the weekend and next week coming up in the next half hour. In the meantime, look at the temperature, 64 at Austin, 58 Dallas, San Antonio, 65. So even though we were only in the low 70s, we were pretty much the warmest place in the state. And we saw that afternoon sunshine, just like everybody did from here to Dallas and Houston. High clouds beginning to show up out in West Texas. High pressure building in, and as it does, it keeps the nice weather around for another day or so. But by late tomorrow, it's already moving eastward, so the southerly flow kicks back in. You get a southerly wind in here this time of year. It brings moisture in. Perhaps those spotty showers on Friday, not a lot, but a little bit. In the meantime, low pressure is developing up in the Texas Panhandle. A front will form out of that, a cold front behind it, a warm front out ahead of it, so warm air spreads northward, but just as that happens, it's replaced by another batch of cooler air moving down from the northern part of Texas. That's the front that's due in here probably Sunday afternoon. Initially, you may not notice it. Humidity will drop a little bit once again, but it's Sunday night and Monday when the chillier air will build in, bringing cool temperatures for the early part of next week. Traveling northward tomorrow, well, let's take a look. In the middle of the night, temperatures in the 40s up to the north, but by late morning, you're looking at 60s, and most of the state will top out in the 60s tomorrow afternoon. Headed to our coast, here's what you can expect at South Padre Island. Easterly winds tomorrow at about 10 to 15 knots. A moderate chop, a moderate UV index, and a moderate rip current risk. Low tides early in the morning at 2:20, the high during the lunch hour at 12:03 tomorrow afternoon. So tonight, partly cloudy and cool, low of around 52. Light northeasterly winds all night long. Then tomorrow, back up to 75 degrees. Some sunshine early, then the clouds going to thicken up as the day goes on. Northeast winds continue, but eventually by tomorrow night and Friday, that winds out of the south and southeast. That brings the moisture back in, gives us spotty showers on Friday. Look at Saturday, 90 degrees. Sunday, 86. And yes, Sunday mornings when you set the clock forward an hour. And then look at early next week. Monday, a high of 62 with some showers around. Much cooler, courtesy of Sunday's late day cool front. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.